What's going on, Smitties and people of the world? It is Patrick here, and today I'm bringing you the ultimate guide to Buried. I'm the original creator of this series. If there's anyone out there telling you different, they're telling you damn wrong. What we're going to be doing today is going into everything in this map. We're going to do a walkthrough, we're going to do perks, we're going to do buildables, everything that you need to know to get better at this map. Doing a giveaway on my channel. If you'd like to check that out, there'll be a link down in the description. Apart from that though, let's just get into this. So we start in this mining type area above the map, and we have two things on the wall. We have the M14 and the Olympia, both for 500 points. However, they added a third thing in the starting room, and it's the Lsat for 2,000 points. So it's just, you'll see it's just right up there. And to get it, you have to run up those stairs, tap A bunch, and you'll climb up. But the structure that you're standing on is going to collapse almost immediately. So if you don't have 2,000 points, you can't get it. You just get it, when you can. And then you'll fall down here into the actual part of the map. So from here, we're faced with three spots that we can go. We can go to the left, we can go straight ahead and drop down there, or we can go to the right. I'm going to take you guys to the left first. So basically this whole area is just a big tunnel system. Right here, you want to make sure you jump over that or you will fall down. The sticks will break or whatever. Right here, there is a debris in the way for 750 points. Just open that up and you'll continue on. And you will be brought to the courthouse. So this is the upper level. From the lower level, this is what it looks like. You got a buildable right there on the wall. You also have, actually no, there's nothing else down here, I guess. Yeah, so there's not a whole lot going on. Upstairs, there's a little bit more. You have a question mark for the chalk, where you can draw your weapons on right to your left right there. And you also have speed cola. And then the last important thing up here is a mystery box location, just right there. All right, so starting off from the beginning location again, let's look at what we're faced with if we go to the right instead of the left. Again, it's another tunnely area, except this one's going to take you to the opposite side of the map, basically. It's not really a big map, but it is quite far away. Again, you're going to want to watch your step, because if you do follow down there, you will go into absolute red. If you get hit again, you'll be downed. And this is going to take us to the Saloon. So the Saloon has some more pretty good stuff. It has another question mark on the wall that you'll see. It has a buildable downstairs, like a buildable table. You also have the Bowie knife just right there for 3,000 points. And the last thing is, this is where your booze will spawn when you want to, give it to Leroy to break stuff. Our third option out of this room is going to take you down to the central area of the map. From here, you're going to have a few options that you can take. You can run across this catwalk, and this will take you into a room that has a mystery box location. You'll just see right there. And it also has the kind of drop down area where you can go if you want to free Leroy. So I kind of fail on my jump right here, but I just run around. You'll see that there's stairs. And going into this room, we have a buildable table, so you can build whatever you want there. I just chose the Turbine, but yeah, they did it like it was in Mob of the Dead, which is really nice. And then dropping down here is the prison, which I'll get a little more in depth into how Leroy works and all that stuff later into the video. And then leaving here, we are in the central area of the map. So a few things here. You got your mystery box to the left, which always spawns just right there. Above it is the courthouse, just trying to make that connection. And then the last thing is the general goods store, which is going to have every part for the buildable in there. From here, you can go around this building into this back alley area. The building that you see straight ahead contains the SVU, the AN-94, Galvan Knuckles, AK-74U, and the PDW. They're all shotguns, so you can put them down wherever you want on the question marks. Going up these stairs to the right, you will see that there is a Mule-Kick just in this next room. And also behind it, there's a room that has to be opened up for 1,250 points with a mystery box location. Going this way, you got, it just leads back to the farm, which was the area that you originally dropped down in. And that's pretty much it from here. Now, if we go left in the gun room, we're going to be faced with yet another tunnel. But don't despair, because this is a pretty freaking epic tunnel, because it leads us to the bank. The bank is epic. It's just like it was in Transit. On the left, you can deposit your money. On the right, you can withdraw. You deposit 1,000 and you get back 900, so you do lose 100 points every time, but it's still pretty freaking awesome, and I'm really glad that they brought this back. Now, leaving from this room that has Mule-Kick in it, you'll see we go out onto a balcony area. That room that Leroy is about to enter, that is the Saloon, which we went over previously. And then if we drop down this roof or whatever, balcony, whatever, we can go into the back entrance of the general goods store. There's a door right there, by the way, for 750. That white thing that you see right there, the cabinet, that's basically the equivalent to the fridge in transit. So, pretty much just deposit your weapons. You can take it out in next games. It's really, really convenient, and I like that they brought that back in as well. And then out here, we just have another balcony. Now, if we jump across this balcony into the adjacent building, we will come to the candy shop. Now, the candy shop is significant for about two things, I guess. Number one, it has the power. So what you want to do is run up the stairs right through here, take a righty, and you'll see that the power is right there. And the other thing that this room is important for is having candy. Now, I guess the other thing that I should mention is there's claymores in here for 1,000 points in this room, just right there. And in this room, you can get candy. There's just be in these barrels, and you can give that to Leroy, and he'll attack all the zombies. Going back to this room that we kind of started on, you can also see you can get to the power from a balcony or rooftop just by running in here. Just same spot, but just different way to go at it. And then we can jump down, and it will take us into the second sort of central area to this map. Now, if we go left, we can go back into the courthouse, which you'll remember from previous experiences. And if we go right from the candy shop, we can go into the church. Now, the church has to be opened with the help of Leroy again. So this little door case here will be blocked, and you just have to, liquor him up, and he'll get through it. There's a buildable table right there. Build whatever you want on it again. And you also have Vulture Aid right here. That's pretty much it. You can run up the stairs, and I'm pretty sure there's just like a question mark. I don't really know. It's kind of random. But I mean, that's that. So that's pretty much what's going on in the church. Now, if we take a left from the church, we will go towards the mansion. Those gates right there have to be opened with the help of Leroy. Again, just liquor them up. And we got the MP5 on the wall right there. And to open up the mansion, it's 1,250 points. So kind of annoying. But what's more annoying is the woman who lives here. She is a ghost, and she will take 2,000 points every time she hits you. She's pretty easy to kill, doesn't take many shots. Any shotgun or one hitter, ray gun's fine, just a couple bursts from your gun. And then you got to walk through here. It's really linear. Just make sure that you kind of activate that staircase or that bookshelf. It's just got to walk around a little bit. It'll open for you. And just run through here and kill them all. There's just a lot of them. They're really annoying, and I don't like them. But it's pretty linear, so it's easy to get through. And you will come out into the maze. And the maze is possibly even more annoying than this girl, but you just kind of got to deal with her. Now, to leave the mansion, you can just go not through the maze, but just to your left here, right through there. Now, as for the maze, I really can't give you any definite answers because there's doors in this maze, and they will move and switch. So basically, just find your way through, okay? It's not that hard. You should be able to make it. There is a mystery box where I just pointed to. There's also one in the adjacent corner. Just think of it as a rectangle. So it's not too bad. You shouldn't have any problems with it. From here, there's this gazebo. You see there's stamina up there for 2,000. And then moving around, you will see... Dramatic pause. Awkward dramatic pause. Pack-a-Punch. So Pack-a-Punch is here. Make sure you go here when you don't have any zombies spawning in because it's really easy to get trapped. Apart from that, that is it for the walkthrough. Alright, so if you're looking for a perk-specific guide, I've already done one. It includes everything, where they are, very, very detailed. Also includes free perks, so if you want to check that out, there'll be a link down in the description for that. But apart from that, let's just move on. So next, I'm going to go into detail about Leroy, the big giant guy who will help you get into other places of the map. So to find him, you just want to run down here and drop into the hole, and you will be into his jail cell. So you want to get this little green key right here and unlock the door for him. If you ever accidentally shoot him and he goes back into here, the key will either have spawned right back there or will be in one of the buildings on the upper floor. So if you ever run into that problem, basically you just want to give him the booze that's standing right there, and he will run into this wall and let you guys out. Now, to do this repeatedly again and again to break other things, you want to either go into the saloon and find the booze, or in the original spot where you got it the first time, and basically then he will be yours to control. So you'll see here I'm getting Jug, and to get it, what you want to do is give him the booze while you are facing what you want destroyed. So you'll see here I am facing that debris, I give it to him, and he runs for it. It's pretty awesome. The other thing that you can do with him is give him candy from the candy store, and he will eat that up and go ham on the zombies, just throwing the Donkey Kong punches. You don't get any points for it, but it is awesome to see him just spray all these guys. So that's pretty much Leroy. Now, the last thing that I'm going to be going over in this guide are the buildables. I'm not going to be doing the nav card or the other two Easter egg related ones. I'm going to be doing the Tramplesteam, the Turbine, the Head Chopper, and the Subsurface Resonator, I think it's called, the crazy one. So let's show you that. So Treyarch was really nice with buildables. Number one, they put them all in the general store. Number two, they don't change spaces, so it will always be in the exact same spot. And number three, you can build them wherever you want. So the first thing we're going to show is the Turbine. You see there, it was just on that shelf right there. I'm choosing to build it at the church. The second piece is in this back area here, and it's the Mannequin. Probably remember that most significantly. And again, build it wherever the heck you want. And then the last piece is going to be up the stairs into this room, and it is the Fan Blade, which is going to be your third and last piece to build the Turbine. Now, this can be used to power the Subsurface Resonator and perk machines if you really want to. The next buildable that we have is the good old Tramplesteam. Now, I'm not going to show this being built, but the pieces are right here. The battery, I guess it is on the bookshelf. The flag is in that barrel that you just saw right there. The next two pieces are upstairs. So the first one is just right along this hallway here, the big mesh kind of piecing. And then the last one, which is your fan bit, is in the back room. Now, this can be used to go between houses and just launch you places. Really, really awesome if you're not familiar with it, but I'm sure most of you are. Next is the Subsurface Resonator. So this is not really my favorite thing. You see the first piece is just straight chilling right there. The second one coming back into the house is right beside it, which is just right there. It's kind of like I don't even know what that is. It looks like lottery gambling thing. And the next thing is a roulette thing, which is definitely involved in gambling. And then the last piece that we have is up the stairs and I don't really know what it is. I can't tell you, but it looks pretty cool. And you get all those four pieces together. You can build it again, in whatever building table you want. And you will get the Subsurface Resonator, which I don't really like because you have to use the turbine with it. So it's kind of inconvenient. But you do get an achievement for it. So that's kind of neat. Apart from that, though, that's pretty much it. It's not that cool, but it's okay. Now, saving the best for last. So the first piece that you have for this is it's kind of like a gearbox, I guess, and it's just located opposite of the roulette disc on that counter. Next piece that you have is sort of like it looks like a table with two protruding, I guess, knobs coming from it. The third piece is in its barrel, and it is a saw blade. And then the last piece is located on the shelf right here, just right there, and it is like kind of a crank sort of deal. When you put these four things together, you get the Head Chopper. Yes, it's called the Head Chopper, and it is possibly my favorite addition to zombies ever. Just watch. Boom! It is freaking epic. No power required. Get this. All right, and after a long 13 minutes, guys, that is it for Buried. That is everything that you should need to know to get on track for this map. So I know I didn't do any Easter egg stuff, and I'm sorry for that, but I let the guys who are good at Easter eggs do that. I'm just not into that. I let them do it. This is supposed to be for you to get better at the game. If there's anything that I missed, I'm sorry, but this map has been out for less than 12 hours, so I'm sure I did miss something insignificant. That's pretty much it. I mean, you've been here for quite some time. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe because I do this every time, and people seem to quite like it. Also, drop a like, support this video, all that good stuff, and I'll be talking to you later. Peace out.